So we came across this video, 10 most dangerous bugs in the world, man.
I can't believe you want to watch this.
Oh, man, I don't mind watching bugs. Like what?
I don't know.
Like I'm afraid of bugs or something.
No, I just figured you wouldn't want to see this stuff, though.
Yeah, I don't mind watching stuff like this, man.
It's going to be interesting.
Bugs, man. I mean, bugs, man, like when they crawl on you, it's like a, make it like a jumpy feeling.
How was that again?
You know, you feel some crawling on you, like, ugh, like what is that? You know, and then I hate like mosquitoes when they be all in your ears.
Oh yeah, you really
that's
don't
like,
do. It's not even just mosquitoes; it's flies. You freak out.
I'm
You're
freaking.
like, you get like
it is so annoying.
Though.
It is so annoying when they.
You get angry. You're like, all these bugs, all these bugs, all these bugs.
I'll be like that.
Yeah, you are all the time,
man. But we're definitely looking forward to checking this out,
man.
I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of crazy bugs in here, like that are really dangerous.
Probably a lot we've never even heard of.
Yeah.
I bet the assassin bug will be in here.
Yeah. So let's dive right into it.
Bullet ant. The name says it all. The sting from a bullet ant is compared to being shot at.
Whoa, for real?
It's an experience many are familiar with, but you get the picture. The ant attacks the central nervous system and goes through the entire body, makes you feel a great deal of pain. The venom of the ant is, however, not lethal. The effects don't last for a long time. You, however, shake violently.
It just hurts that bad at the moment.
Dang.
These are among the largest of the ant species. And
look how big that is.
Yeah, them things, huge.
They're mostly found in the Amazon forest. An Amazonian tribe uses them for some ceremonies where they place them on the hands and they render numerous bites.
Bruh!
So that once the venom subsides, one has a huge blast of adrenaline.
Dang.
What the heck?
Hornets. These deadly bugs are said to go on
Those are
killing
giant.
sprees
Yeah, they're
whereby they
huge.
target children and farm workers. In 2013, about 43 people
Bites that
were
big?
killed, while over 1,000 were injured in Shaanxi, China. After the incident, they sprayed the entire city, combing out giant hornet nests. The bugs inject venom into the body. The venom kills red blood cells and leads to kidney failure, anaphylactic shock, or even death. For one worker, it was such a gruesome experience when dozens of
Them things
hornets
take out
landed on her
chunks
legs
out of
and
your
head,
body.
and she could not move. Eventually, she needed 13 dialysis treatments and 200 stitches.
Dang.
These bugs are the size of a thumb and have a black tooth that they use to sever the heads of their victims. Every hornet has about 1,000 to 2,000 young ones at any given breeding season.
I don't ever want to
They
run
feed
into
their
them.
offspring the
No.
larvae
Be
of
like
other
that.
insects.
This does not
They're
sound fun.
usually attracted to sweet smells as
And
well
this
as
is only
odors.
number 9.
They
It's just
fancy
gonna
human
get worse.
sweat, especially during running.
Human sweat.
Number 8. Fleas.
Oh,
These may seem like
okay.
common pests,
I
but
can see
don't be
that.
deceived. Once they get into your home, they can cause complete havoc.
Take over.
They can jump 8 inches, that's 150 times their height, meaning that moving around is not a hassle.
Nope.
That kind of jumping is crazy though. It's like a human jumping the length of 3 football fields.
Damn.
They don't
Right.
cause severe harm to humans. The intense itching, however, could lead to infection.
Yeah.
Fleas are most likely to cause an allergic
Yeah,
reaction,
For the
dogs and
animals.
cats.
anemia from blood loss. Their lifespan is 100 days,
Oh,
and in
they
a
live
month,
that long.
25 fleas can multiply to up to 250,000.
What?
Yeah,
They
and
are
that's in
found
one
on cats
month.
and dogs and can also go for birds, reptiles and other mammals, including humans.
Yeah.
Keeping grass short as well as vacuuming your carpets often is the best way to steer clear of these bugs. Number 7. Kissing bug. What
Oh,
name do
I
you
have
give a
heard of
bug
this,
that leaves
but I didn't
bite
know.
marks on your face? You got that right, a kissing bug. This, however, is a kiss you don't want to encounter. The bug
No.
leaves lethal feces when it bites, which
Ugh.
can cause a chronic illness that leads to flu-like symptoms.
Oh.
So pretty much just crap on your
Illness,
face,
and in
or
some
crap
cases,
wherever it bites
it
you.
causes an enlarged
Yeah.
heart and the thinning of the colon. This bug is
Dang.
attracted to carbon dioxide, which humans breathe out, and that's the reason
Clearly.
most of their bites are around the mouths. Their
Interesting.
bites occur mostly at night, and they're said to cause a numbing effect on the area that they bite, meaning you don't feel it when you're being bitten. While bug spray works perfectly as a repellent, they can enter homes using any opening, and more so, they can get into door cracks easily. Time to do a home innovation. Number 6. Brown
Told you.
recluse.
Brown recluse
This
was
is a
in
very
here.
shy spider. That said, it's very deadly and has the power to melt human flesh. Its
What?
venom is so potent it can break down skin, fat, and blood cells.
Look at that boy
a process
hand.
called
Yeah.
necrosis.
You
This
don't
is,
normally
however,
just
in
die
very
from it,
rare
That boy
though.
hand really look toe
Yeah.
up, boy.
Bitten by the spider experience minor discomfort, swelling, and redness. The symptoms clear within 3 days without any medical interventions.
Yeah, they usually just
can
get
also
better.
render severe pain, ulcers, chills, and nausea, as well as joint pains and seizures. Luckily, they are shy and don't come out in openly crowded spaces. They like attics and garages. They're the most feared and misunderstood spiders in America. Number 5.
I would agree.
Tsetse fly. One bite from
Oh,
this fly
yeah.
is enough to bring on lethal sleep. It has a saw-like mouth and tears and rips the skin while sucking blood.
Damn.
As if that wasn't bad enough, it also transmits serious tropical diseases. When it
Oh.
bites its victims, symptoms such as
Yeah.
fever, aching and headache are common. As time goes by, the illness becomes worse. A feeling of tiredness is the most common symptom, which is why it's called sleeping sickness. The disease affects the brain and can cause a personality change, confusion and poor coordination. Medical treatments are
What?
available but can be dangerous and even toxic.
Right.
I don't want to
Especially
come
if
near
the disease
none of
gets
these
to the
bugs.
brain. Tsetse flies are
think they're
found
usually
in
in
Central
Africa. Yeah.
As of now, they're said to have been completely eradicated, but it's
Oh.
suspected that there are a few cases that go unreported in the villages. The fly is one of the few that feed young ones with milk when they're born, much like humans. They get very few offspring, and when they're born, they come out of the uterus fully grown, fed, and healthy.
Oh,
Did not know that.
fully grown. Man.
Bot flies. These flies will make you cry.
This is
They
the one
don't
that-
necessarily live such a
Yeah,
long life.
they
lay
because
your
larva
they
in
have
your
the most
skin.
peculiar habits.
Oh yeah, I heard about these flies.
They
Yeah.
mate, then hatch the eggs and then stash them into the bodies of insects such as ticks and mosquitoes. When the eggs are left out, they easily burrow into our skin and feed off the skin until they're all grown up and fly away and repeat the process all over again. The larvae of the eggs cause holes to open up on the skin of victims, making them vulnerable to bacteria and
Yeah.
diseases which can easily enter through the wounds. There are a few ways to treat someone who's been affected by bot flies. The eggs can be removed
See?
by tweezers. Doctors also prescribe some antibiotics or even bacon, which is less painful than tweezers. All you have to do is attach the piece of bacon to the affected
I didn't
area,
know that.
and the bot flies will attach themselves to the bacon
Huh,
instead.
interesting.
Just don't
Yeah.
eat the bacon afterwards
Yeah,
if you know
don't.
what's good for you.
I mean, yes, because it's flesh.
Number 3.
Yeah,
killer
I think
bees.
in its
This is
food or
what you
something,
get
so
when
they're
you
attracted
crossbreed
to
a
it.
European honeybee with an African bee. A dangerous kind of bee that's super aggressive and will sting human beings
man.
to death. Up to 1,000 people have been killed by these bees.
Jeez.
Children and the elderly are most at risk since they're not able to run away from an attack by the killer bees, who will chase their victims up to a quarter mile. Their venom is
Dang.
not necessarily
Yeah,
stinging,
remember the
it's
killer
just that
bees
stings
started
from
at the beginning
multiple
of this
bees
year?
mean
Yeah, they don't give
dosage
up.
of the venom, making it
I
deadly.
said, screw it, we getting this
They
person.
were the result of a failed scientific experiment in America's Green Forest. It's now under threat, where the imported killer bees are causing death and destruction among
Yeah, I
birds,
don't think that was a
butterflies,
good
as well as
idea.
bats in the rainforest. The nesting habits of these bees means that they can be easily found near humans. They, however, get agitated by noise such as lawn mowing and dogs barking.
boy.
If an attack ever happens, the best thing to do is run
Forrest
very
Run away.
fast.
Run, Forrest, run.
Number 2, mosquitoes. They kill
Should've known
millions
they
of
would be on
people
there.
each
Yeah.
year.
Because of the
Once upon a
diseases
time,
they
Yeah,
spread.
carry
the
diseases,
deadliest
yeah.
creature on the planet. It's not the bite itself that causes the death. It's the diseases transmitted by these bloodsuckers when they sink their teeth into human flesh. It's only the female mosquitoes that bite because they
Yeah.
rely on the protein in the blood to feed their eggs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They use an incredible 6 needles to pierce into the skin. They
Dang.
transmit a host of deadly diseases, the most prominent one being malaria. These diseases destroy the red blood cells, leaving the victim suffering from fever, headaches, body aches, muscle aches, vomiting and diarrhea.
Yeesh.
Though this is common in some parts of the world, there's a preventative medication that's quite effective. Zika virus, which is also caused by mosquitoes,
that's
made
right.
headlines recently after a spike in cases, since it leads to serious birth
Oh,
defects,
man.
the most common of which results in an abnormally small head. Other diseases linked to the mosquito include yellow fever, Nile virus, and dengue fever. Chikungunya mosquitoes are attracted to bright clothing and scented beauty products.
Oh,
Before
snap.
we get to number
Yeah.
1, check out this bug that looks like it lives
Ooh.
on Mars. It's called a giant water bug
It's
and is
kinda
found
cool,
in
though.
North America, South America, and
Yeah,
Northern
but
Australia.
kinda damage
it
as
only
it
dwells
does.
near freshwater sources such as rivers and reservoirs. It eats small fish, tadpoles, and
Hmm.
amphibians, and even poor baby turtles. Don't let the name fool you. Their bite is lethal. and painful.
Whoa! That look really bad. All them holes in his head, y'all.
That looked crazy.
Yeah.
Number 1, the house centipede.
What?
This
This
one
is the
has
number
many
one?
tiny
Yeah.
legs, unlike its competition. Its speed is astounding, and it uses the multiple legs to lasso the prey, such as flies, bedbugs, and wasps. It injects venom to subdue the tasty
Look at
treats. Centipedes
Yeah.
can live a fairly long life compared
And this
to
person
other
got the-
insects, about 4 or 5 years, meaning they
It's
have
holding
time to
one.
perfect
Why?
their hunting skills.
4 or 5
Their
years,
bites
that's a long
cause
time.
discomfort to humans as well as redness and swelling. Like bees, they're not looking
Why
to
would this
attack
person-
humans and
They
will
don't look
tend
to
to
attack.
stay
Okay.
away from humans since they're not a source of food.
Yeah.
They will only sting if you touch them. It's not such a bad idea having them around. They'll also get rid of other crawling
That's
insects
true.
in the
I mean,
vicinity.
they would help keep your other bugs down.
guess it's pros and cons. They can take out like fleas, nets, other bugs for
Yeah,
you
you
and
even
stuff.
said like bed bugs and things like
Yeah.
that you definitely don't want in your house.
Yeah.
And again, they're not likely to bite
Yeah,
you unless
attack you.
they're like unless you're like stepping on it or something like
Yeah.
it's his life probably.
But yeah, but they won't come near you. They see you on the couch. They say, "Nah, we gonna mess with that
Yeah.
person. They too big."
There were definitely quite a few bugs in here that I did know about, and
Yeah.
definitely some new ones for me.
It was that one when it bites you, take like it leave all them holes in your
Yeah,
hand.
that was that giant water bug.
Ah,
But it didn't seem like that it was
bad.
like one that like you would really come across that often because it's usually in the water. But still,
It was one I forgot. I don't know if it's number 7 or 8. That lady, she had to get like some stitches on her back.
oh,
I forgot what
that
bug it
was
was.
the one that was earlier on, and it caused the yeah, I can't remember which bug it was, but it caused the kidney failure.
Yeah,
And for some reason they needed the oh crap, it was the big hornets, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Maybe it was the big hornets.
yeah,
And
man.
they got stung by them.
Yeah.
Those looked blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their like stings were like huge, and those giant hornets were like the size of your thumb.
Yeah. You about to go to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe.
And thumbs it up.
Turn on notifications. It's your memory.
And Nicole.
We're going to catch you on the next video. Peace and love, baby.